Oh, there we go. All right, let's see if we have any audio now. That might be working. Oh, I thought I was doing all that talking for no good reason. Well, that's okay. That's probably better. Most people don't want to hear it. So, if you can hear the sound of my voice, folks, please, by all means, shoot me a message. Let me know everything is working okay. And we'll go from there. I see some messages popping up, so I think we're going to be all right. Well, in any case, so got one lap underway. Dragon Eagle's still out front. Rusty's dropped back a couple of spots, but everyone's right there. So far, so clean. I haven't seen any crazy drama, and everyone's still real close together, so that's good. All right, so now we got some audio. Let me start saying important things. All right. So look how close. Everyone is still together. The distance between first and seventh is only 2.6 seconds. That's not bad. And Dragon he's put about a second on Rusty. Now Rusty did pass Cupcake, so that was probably what was holding him back. All right. This is a fantastic track. Very technical corners, a lot of fast straights. There's definitely a lot of places to pass on this course. This is one of the late braking locations where you're going to see a lot of people make a break. And nope, everyone's sticking it through. Yep, everyone is getting by there. All right, so there's our first place guy coming across the line, Dragon Eagle, and right behind him is Rusty's, the bumper ointment. I'm kidding, anyway. Cupcake swinging around, third position. All right, nice job. Fourth position. Oh, Joey gives Cupcake a little bit of a love tap. They're teammates, it's okay. They know each other. They'll be fine. Fifth place right now, we got Winkle. I don't think he's going to be there very long. He just needs to get a feel for that car. He hasn't had a ton of practice, but he is one of the quickest drivers, so he will figure it out. No problem, I'm sure of it. Kitchuation, still new to our series. This is his first season with us, and definitely a competitive driver. He knows how to keep that car on the track, so I see a lot of good things coming from that guy. And of course, following up there in the rear, Spider Team and Team McLaren. Very consistent. He's at every race. He doesn't always finish every race. Technical difficulties, other things, but he's there. He's a true blue RwB guy, that's for sure. All right, so up front, still got about a second and a half on Rusty. Dragon does. Not too shabby. Everyone's still within about 4 seconds. That is not too bad. This is making for some pretty close racing. I don't even know what to look at. Getting some good camera angles, though. I don't really see any other stuff going on here. Let's see. Everyone is still Joey Canoli and Winkle. Oh, Winkle just dropped back 2 spots. I wonder what happened there. Let's see. Let's go back on a replay there and see what happened. Did he maybe slip? Oh, yep. He got a little off the track, and that's all she wrote. Alright, well, that happens. He won't be long. Everyone is just staying nice and orderly. This is a very perfect example of patient racing. Single file, everyone's using slipstream as much as they can. So we'll see how they all fare. Now Rusty is knocked about a 7/10 off of that lead from Dragon, so he's getting into it, and he's in his slipstream, so he should be able to creep up on him. He's right there in biting distance, so let's ride on board with Rusty and see what it looks like to follow Dragon around the track a little bit. Now everyone is still doing just fine on fuel and tires, it would seem. Still got, you get about 8 or 9 really good laps on these tires. After that, things start to fall off a little bit, but big gap between second and third. Squeak, 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 squeak. Yes, get around that track. All right. Well, I think Rusty's just gonna hang out there and try to just ride alongside. He's a patient driver. I don't think he's going to try to make an aggressive move to get around him. I think he's just going to wait for Dragon to make a mistake and capitalize on that. So we'll see how it goes. Situation's kind of falling back. I wonder if he had an incident while we were in car with Rusty. So pretty much everyone is still around the same spot. P4 through 6 keep swapping around, but pretty steady out there. About a second lead Dragon Eagle has on Rusty. That is not a comfortable distance for him to have. So I'm quite certain that that he is feeling the pressure of Rusty just sitting there, and he's just hoping he doesn't make a mistake. Well, we're a fourth of the way through the race now. Tires are really starting to show some signs of wear. Their tires are probably going to be worn out long before they run out of fuel. But we shall see. Everyone's tires are pretty much the same, except Winkle's tires are looking great. But he's running on soft, not super soft. So that might be why he is kind of sitting back there, not making a lot of moves, conserving his tires, trying to, oops, sorry about that, trying to see if maybe he can stretch this fuel run out. So we'll see what his strategy does for him. All right. They're on lap 7. Spider Team's run the fastest lap, so he's definitely catching that boost at a 1:37. He's a second faster than the leaders with the boost, so should give him a chance to catch up there, and he does. And Kitchen's sucked right back up to the group again. So we'll see how these folks fare out. Yep, the leader's about 2 seconds on third place. And there he is, Cupcake and Cannoli, and Winkle's right there. Is he going to make a move? He's not. He's just... I think he's just going with the sauce to try to last a little longer than everyone else. And maybe he's going for a one-stop. He could be fuel saving for all we know. I don't know if he's going to be able to make a full one-stop race out of it, but we'll see how he goes. And he just makes a move up to 4th place. Cupcake's probably not gonna, or Cannoli is not gonna let that stand for too long. Although his tires are shot, and he's running out of fuel, so he's been using a lot of gas, a lot more than everyone else. Actually, he and his teammate are using about the same amount of fuel, and they're both using a little bit more fuel than everyone else. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I wonder, I guess that maybe the driving style, maybe the other drivers are being a little bit more, oh, hold on a second. What just happened here? Let's go back and look at Dragon Eagle. Something happened to Dragon Eagle. Maybe he felt the pressure? Oh, he got nudged by Rusty off the track. Oh no. Is Rusty waiting? I can't tell. He's trying to. Oh, what is going on? He did, because he's behind him, so he did wait for him. I didn't see it, but knowing Rusty, there's no chance on this planet he didn't give up the spot. So that moves Rusty and Dragon Eagle to the rear of the field and brings Cupcake and his teammate Joey Cannoli to P1 and T2. So, alright then. Kitchuation's in 3rd, Spider in 4th, and Dragon Eagle's now pitting, which is a smart move under the circumstances. With all the spinning around, he's probably flat spotted those tires. And Rusty's gonna stay out. He's gonna stick with his pit decision, is my guess. Stay in that pit lane. There you go. Alright, good job. Alright, so up front, Cupcake. Now, his tires are shot, pretty much. He doesn't have a lot of fuel left. Neither does his teammates' lights on, so they'll be coming in after this lap. I'm pretty sure of that. Kitchuation, he might stay out another lap, but he could certainly use some tires, that's for sure. Spider team is actually doing okay. He's probably got another lap off that tank. We'll see how he does with that. Winkle, man, he is running them soft and fuel saving. He's got to be one stop in this. Wow, look at that. So he is definitely one stopping this. That's my guess. I'm throwing that out there now. Hopefully I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot on that one. And Rusty, he's still pretty good. He's still got a quarter tank of fuel. And his tires look pretty good. That shows you how the pros work it, man. They know how to get that stuff done. Alright, so let's take a look at our pit stops. So we got Kitchuation, Cupcake, and Cannoli are in there. So Cupcake out. Here comes Kitch. And Joey Cannoli's out. So all these guys have pitted, and we're a little less than halfway. So looks like most of everybody is going to go for a 2-stop race. Now Spider Team has now captured P1. He will probably come pit this next time around. I can't imagine him staying out any longer unless he didn't notice his gas gauge. So once he pits, look who's gonna take over first position. That pit strategy might work out for him. Now he's running the soft tires, and his rear tires are giving up a little bit more than his fronts. He's still got probably 3 laps left in that tank. 2.5, right about there. So he is definitely going to make it all the way through 12. He's got to be 2-stopping this. After Spider Team goes in, he'll only have about a 3-second lead on Cupcake, who is right behind him. And I can't see this one stop being a good strategy, because the boost brings everybody right back up to you, and you don't gain that. You don't gain what you're looking for there. So we'll see how it goes. Now Spider Team's in the pits, so now Winkle and Spider Team's coming out. Got a full service pit job. Stay in that lane, son. There you go. Good job. Alright, so Winkle out front with only about a 1.5 seconds on Cupcake, who's got a full tank of gas and brand spanking new tires. So he's going to eat Winkle up here probably within the next 1.5 laps. We'll probably catch up to him, maybe 2 laps, if Winkle can keep it, stuck to the ground. But I don't know how this one stop is going to work for him. We'll see. It's gutsy. Cupcake's now down to 1.3 seconds. He smells it. He smells it. I don't have anything funny to say about these drivers and their names, so I'm not as funny and clever as Cupcake is when he's commenting, but, hey, I know how to run the camera. So there we go. Alright, everyone is kind of running through. Rusty's, man, Winkle, he's on a mission. He's on a mission to get through 12 laps. So we'll see how that works for him. Now, timing-wise, everyone else is going to have to pit around lap 16 or 17, and he'll have already pitted, and he won't pit, so it'll probably put him back to first place. We'll just have to see if those tires will hold up all the way through with these guys chomping down on them. My guess is Cupcake realizes that Winkle hasn't pit yet, and he's not gonna fight him for the spot. He's just gonna drive his race. He's picked up a couple tenths on him, and I think he's just gonna alright, he's gonna pit, and I'll get that first position. Now Dragon Eagles moved back up to 3rd from last place. So I don't know if he made that up in the pits or if he made that up on the track. Probably a little bit of both. Joey Cannoli in 4th position with Kitchuation hot on his heels. Now, their Spider Team is flying. Man, that car is moving. That boost is sending that boy around this track. Now, Rusty is 23 seconds behind the leader. Now, he did pit much later than everybody else. He's definitely not going to 2-stop it unless he's planning on fuel saving right now. Can't tell if he is or not. He's definitely short shifting the car somewhat. So we'll see if that's his plan. All right. So Cupcake got by Winkle. Took 3 laps. I thought he'd do it in 2. So out front we have our new leader, Cupcake. There you go, bud. 2nd place we got Winkle. So he's about 2.5 seconds behind the leader. After that, we got Dragon Eagle. He is running about 3.5 seconds behind the leader. And then Kitchuation, he's made it past Joey Cannoli, although it doesn't seem like these just two have been switching back and forth the whole race. So we'll see how they do with each other. So Joey's about 4.8 back from the leader. I mean, these guys are all really, really close. So it's anybody's race still. Now let's see, where's Rusty on the track? He is back up. Well, look at that. He's already made up about 5 seconds on the leader. His last lap was a 1:34. Holy mackerel. That was fast. Well, it didn't give him the fastest lap, which was kind of weird, because he was faster than Winkle, but maybe that was an outlap. I think that might have been an outlap. Oh, and Winkle goes in to the pits, because he's out of gas. So there's his final pit stop, if I had to guess. And he's staying on the soft tires by the looks of it. So we'll see if he's going to be able to pull this off. He's done 12 laps. He's going to do 12 more. That's absolutely what he's going for. So we'll see how it works out for him. Stay in that pit lane. Good job. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, Winkle. Why'd you have to do it? No. Well, we'll see how that works out later on in the race. Meanwhile, up front, we have our boy running out front. Dragon Eagle in seconds. Joey Cannoli in third. Situation is in fourth place. Right behind him is Spider Team, who's not to be. Oh, what's going to happen here? Who's going to give it up? And Situation backs off just in time. Oh my goodness. Whew. That was close. Good driving, mister. Good driving. And Rusty is closing up the gap. He has now dropped another 5 seconds off the leader. He's only 12 seconds back. He's gonna catch right back up to these guys. Now he's on a little bit of a different pit cycle than these other guys. He is okay, so his gap is down to 12 seconds now. He pit maybe 3 laps later than everybody else, so he's gonna make up that time. So we'll see how that goes for him. And Winkle, he's only 18 seconds back, 7 behind Rusty, so he will be getting back in there. This will be some good stuff. All right, so still Cupcake up in first, with Dragon Eagle about 5.5 seconds back, so he's just gonna turn some laps. Still got plenty of fuel for quite a few laps, but he's probably gonna go until about lap, I'd say 18, and then he's gonna pit. Same thing with Dragon Eagle. Now, Spider Team's, he's got a lot more fuel. He can probably go a little bit longer. And there it is. Rusty's all the way up to 7 seconds. He's knocked 10 seconds off in about 3 laps. So, looking good. Whoa, easy. What happened there? Uh-oh. What just happened, Rusty? Oh, I didn't mark it. Doggone it, I missed it. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. But now he's 17 seconds back and Winkle's ahead of him. Did he hit somebody? Did somebody hit him? I don't know. We will have to see later. Cupcake's still consistent out there, about 5 to 6 seconds ahead of number 2. Joey Cannoli running only 7 seconds behind them. And Winkle's catching up. And you know he's fuel saving too. Let's see, how's he driving that car? Let's take a look at his RPMs and see. Yep, he is definitely short shifting that car. So that is one way he's saving fuel. He might even be running a different fuel map. So we'll see how he's pulling that off. Got nice fresh tires. Everyone else, Spider Team, Situation, yep, that's what I thought. So Dragon's gone in. I think this will be his last pit stop. Has 8 laps to go when he comes out. That's right about the end of the pit cycle. So we'll see how he does here. All right. And there's Rusty, comes right in behind him on 7th place. All right, so let's see here. It was mentioned that this car doesn't have a racing number. However, he does. It's on his shark fin and on the nose in red. We discussed that right before driver meeting that the car needed to have the number on it. He did not have access to the number plate at the moment because his previous designs were done for him. So he threw something on there. So I'm letting it slide, and he will have his number plate afterwards. I will make sure that he has it, in case anybody was wondering. So, where are we at here? Oh, look at this, Alfa Romeo 1 and 2. There they go. There they go. There we go. Oh, Kitchen dives in on Wink. Oh, no. That was not at all supposed to work that way. He tries to outbrake him. And then he bumps the curb, knocks Winkle off. But, hey, gave the spot back. And Spider Team picks up a spot in the process. So, Cupcake is in 6th. Did he pit? He did pit. Okay. Joey Cannoli will be pitting after this lap. That's for sure. And look at that. Winkle all the way back up to 2nd. So that pit strategy is bringing him right up there. Right where he needs to be. And our fearless leader is only about 14 seconds back. He's got plenty of time to catch him based on his previous performance. So that will be good. Alright, so let's just run down here. Alfa Romeo position 1, Joey. P2 is Winkle in the Mercedes. P3 is Spider Team in the McLaren. P4 Dragon Eagle in the Renault. Situation in P5 in the Rocket Racing Team Williams. Cupcake in Alfa Romeo P6. And Rusty in Team Mercedes P7. It won't be P7 for long. That much I can tell you. Alright, Joey Cannoli is going to come around the final corner. And into the pits he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. And that will bring this guy out to 1st place. So there we go. So, Situation now in the pits getting tires. Joey Cannoli's already got his service done, getting fuel, and out he goes. Stay in that pit lane, boys. Stay in there. Very good. And Situation coming out. And he stays in his lane. Nice job. Alright, so up front with only a 1.7 second lead is Winkle. Right behind him with brand spanking new tires and plenty of fuel is Dragon Eagle on super soft tires. I think, in this humble broadcaster's opinion, I don't think Winkle stands a chance against him for P1. He might be able to pull a podium off here, but Cupcake right there with brand spanking new tires also. And right behind him is Spider Team. And there is Winkle, already went back to 4th position. Did we miss something? Somewhere he got passed in the middle of all my talking. See, sometimes I gotta stop talking and pay more attention. But Rusty up to 5th place, only 6 seconds back from the leader now. So as long as he doesn't make any more mistakes, I think he's going to be just fine and he'll catch up to everybody. He'll probably be 4th. More than likely he'll have a podium. So we'll see how that goes. Joey Cannoli is on brand new tires and fuel. And oh, look at that. Rusty went to Super Softs. All right, he's gonna dig in these last couple of laps, it sounds like. All right, 5 laps to go, people. Let's see what they can do. All right, oh, look at that. A battle for 1st place happening right there. Look at that. What's gonna happen here? Cupcake says, I want in there. Let me by. And Winkle's sitting back there going, you guys just keep on fighting. It's all good. Let's get on, why is the car looking backwards? I don't understand what's happening. Crap, my camera's not working. Hang on, let me get back into the race. Don't be mad. Alright, so get some little onboard views here going. So Cupcake is just digging in there. He's got brand new tires. He's thinking, I'm all that and a bag of chips. I'm only half a second behind this guy. I'm going to put some pressure on him. Maybe I can get by him. Make a little mistake. But he's got Winkle breathing right down his neck. Now, Winkle, if I got this right, Winkle he's got the fuel and tires to make it, but he's got his teammate right behind him, ready to pounce with better tires, so we'll see how this works out. Right behind that is Joey Cannoli. Spider Team's in the pits. Alright, so oh, easy down, boy. Right on his tail. It doesn't get much closer to racing than that. Cupcake says, we got 3 laps to go. I need this spot. That's not this place to be. Winkle's hanging in there in 3rd. Joey Cannoli in 4th. Rusty's in 5th. Let's see if Cupcake can make a move to pull P1 out. Now, if he stays right with him, he might be able to take him on the straight, but I think he got a little too sideways there. Overtake activated. Yep, use it or lose it. Alright. Oh, look at this. Joey Cannoli is trying to make a move on Winkle. He doesn't make it stick. Kitchen is right there waiting for the oops. Seeing if he can get in there. Now Winkle has got almost no overtake. Joey has got plenty, so he's got some room to move there. Dragon Eagle's not having it. Now, his tires are in good shape. They both are. So this is just about who can withstand the pressure the most. Cupcake is trying to make a move in there. Can't quite get around him. Oh, look at that pressure. That is intense. I mean, Cupcake is all over the back of him. That has gotta have Dragon just sweating bullets right now, trying to figure out how to shake this guy. And Cupcake's just, who's gonna break first? Oh, dang it. Cupcake's trying everything to get around this guy. You got 2 laps left, buddy. You don't have a lot of time left. Meanwhile, Winkle is under no pressure whatsoever. But Joey has got Kitchen all over him, waiting to pounce. Alright, let's see how Cupcake's doing up here. These are some good passing locations. Oh, Dragon kind of closes the door on him. That was a nice turn. Keep that inside line. Everyone's lined up from 1 to 5. Any small mistakes through any of these corners is gonna spell doom for one of these drivers. They're all hanging in there. I don't know where Rusty is. He seems to be all the way in the back of this. He's not too far behind him. He's getting there. See, how far away is he? 13 seconds? I'm not sure he has enough to get there. Here we go. Cupcake's got to try something. They're coming up to the white flag. Now, I know Cupcake was on a wheel for a few races this season, has decided I need to go back to my controller because I need to race better. So white flag is out. Can he make it happen? Joey Cannoli, Winkle in 4th. So Joey got around him, so Winkle needs that podium back. Situation is right there waiting for the damage to happen. Alright, well, Dragon is right there. Oh, is he gonna make it stick? No, he doesn't. Oh, he's trying everything to get around him. Dragon is just closing the door at every turn. Dragon has no overtake left. I don't know if Joey... Oh, there he goes. He's making his move. In he goes! And P1! Way to go. Nice move. Nice move. Holy cow. What a battle. Oh, this is going to be great. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. One mistake, and Cupcake could lose it all. He still has the overtake, and he's putting some distance in there. He's already got the 7/10 ahead. And look at that, Joey Cannoli. It's going to be Alpha 1-3 unless somebody makes a mistake. All right, folks. Well, this is awesome. All right, coming across the line. Woohoo! Look at that. Cupcake in P1. P2 is Dragon Eagle. P3 is Joey Cannoli. P4 is Situation. And Winkle comes in 5th. 6th place is going to be Rusty with Spider Team following him right behind. What a fantastic race. Way to go, gentlemen. Whew! Wow. That was some fun last lap racing. Way to go, Cupcake. Good job. Hopefully he lets me give him a little bit of interview. So I'm going to go find this guy and give him an interview. First and foremost, I need to save the replay. So patience while I do some fun stuff. And I need to nab a picture of this so that I can remember what all happened. Way to go, guys. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Let me go find our winner. Let me go find him. All right, let's see if we can get him to show up. Wow, what a race. What a race. That was insane! Oh my gosh, congratulations, Cupcake.
Thank you, Presidio.
Woo! I am telling you, the YouTube feed was lit up. I was jumping out of my chair on that last lap. What was going through your head while you were trying to get around? He was slamming every door you thought was open.
Well, you know, I was kind of holding back the last few laps. I was trying to observe exactly what his routes are, and I noticed some weak spots, and, you know, I happened to exploit them. You know, every door he tried to slam, I just pried it open with a crowbar.
Nice.
But no, in all seriousness, that was a wonderful race, and Dragon is an incredible driver, incredible rival as well, so, you know,
Yeah.
Wonderful race. And
yeah, you did fantastic. You showed some real patience on the track. I noticed that, and then it seemed like you were just sitting there waiting and saying, Dragon is at some point he's going to make one mistake, and you just kept yourself right there waiting for that so that you can sneak in there. What a wonderful job. Way to go, man. Congratulations.
yeah, I know, I'm still shaking.
Well, and you were on the D-pad for this one, correct?
I was on the controller, and the last two races, I'm still trying to get used to my steering wheel, so that's why I've been kind of sucking, per se. So I was like, you know what? I'm in the championship battle for the East Division. I got to go back to my roots.
Right. You got to do what you have been doing for all this time, is just driving and doing a good job of it. So, again, congratulations, buddy. Appreciate it. Go back there, drink your champagne, and we will talk to you another time. Okay, buddy?
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, everybody. Well, what a race. Now, we've got about a half an hour. We have our drivers meeting and qualifying for our Western division, of which yours truly will be racing in. And at 10 o'clock Eastern, that's 45 minutes from now, we will start the next race. So come back and see us. You all have a great one.